you can get to this track. Number 1 Cause of Causes, I'm afraid, is a non-runner. 2 is Cantlow, Mark Walsh, and 3 Auvergnat for Donald McInerney, claiming the £5. 4 Auvergnat de Gregaine, runner-up in the Pardubice last time, Felix de Giles. 5 is Kingswell Theatre, Tom Scudamore, and 6 Aubezon, Lizzie Kelly claiming 3. 7 is Need to Know, JJ Slevin claims 3. Dennis Hogan is aboard number 8, Inishmon, and number 9 is Vicomt de Seuil, another from the French raiding stable of Emmanuel Cléo, with Charlie Deutsch claiming 3. 10 is Bertie Baru, Jake Beaumont claiming the £7, and 11 Adam Breteau for Richie McClernand. Right, I'm going to question you all on this map. Best described as your kids' Scalextric set. In the inside, 1 long circuit followed by 2 slightly shorter ones, ending on the old course up 2 flights of hurdles.
Do you remember the Blackjack Ketchum colours? Hollywell as well, the Gay Smith colours. I think somewhere at the back there might just come into shot, just jig-jogging at the back there. Pale colours on the right there with the cheek pieces of Adam Dubreteau. Need a French accent for this one.
Very impressive.
It sounds like we're almost ready to go for the cross-country race. Sounds like the flag is up. Good luck, Richard.
Thank you. I've keyed the postcode into me sat-nav, so I'm pretty confident as they head towards the starter. Very short run to the first. Vicomt de Seuil and Kingswell Theatre are the first 2 to head towards the first of the obstacles. They're all over. Aubezon was the back marker. So that was number 1. We're on to a ditch rail hedge number 2, which they take after taking this left-hand bend. So racing towards the second, and out in front it's Kingswell Theatre who leads from Need to Know, who settled in second place. Third is Vicomt de Seuil. The McManus pair are side by side as they take fence number 2. Bertie Baru was the back marker. Auvergnat de Gregaine is held up. As they race towards the split fence, you can go either side of fence number 3. Most of them stayed to the left-hand side. Indeed, they're all going to take that part of the fence. And now number 4. So this is the replica of the canal turn at Aintree. So not only do they have an Aintree-style fence, but they've also got a very severe left-hand turn after taking it. So you'll see them move to the outside of the course and then cut across. Kingswell Theatre and Need to Know from Cantlow, Auvergnat, and Vicomt de Seuil. As they approach the 4th, you can see them angling towards the inside to take it. And again, watching them all over it, Bertie Baru, the back marker. So now it's very much left-hand down, and they've got 3 fences on this part of the racecourse. Number 5 is next, which they all seem to step over. Auvergnat de Gregaine jumped it particularly well. Bertie Baru's getting a little remote. These 3 come very fast on this side of the course. And the next one will be the Glenfarclas Barrels fence as they head towards the 7th. Kingswell Theatre, Cantlow's jumped up to 2nd from Need to Know in 3rd. Auvergnat de Gregaine racing on the outside as they move through to fence number 8, double bank and hedge, and this time they will head towards number 9, the timber rails. Now we're on the largest circuit, so they move from the furthest point from the stands, and once we take the timber rails, it's actually now quite a long run after this fence to the first of the next fences. And, there's only about 3 furlongs before they only take 1 obstacle, which is the longest break of any jumping in the race when they're always on the turn. Inishman's 1 from the back as Kingswell Theatre leads the turn. So they'll race across the racecourse, see the rails removed, and head towards the fence that is just about the furthest away from the stands. Kingswell Theatre leads over it from Need to Know. Cantlow's white cap from Auvergnat in 4th. Auvergnat de Gregaine from Adam Dubreteau. Vicomt de Seuil and Aubezon. And a 5-length gap to Inishmon. And last of all is Bertie Baru. So as I mentioned, they're galloping away in the distance. They come to another fence in a moment or 2, but it's a chance to gather their thoughts as they race towards the 22nd last. So still a long, long way to go in the fencing department. Kingswell Theatre, and Auvergnat's gone. Auvergnat has gone and badly hampered both Adam Dubreteau and Inishman. Both of those were hampered by the fall of Auvergnat, who is out of the race there. Innocuous fence, but parted company with the rider. The others are continuing okay, as out in front Kingswell Theatre leads them now towards the back. They'll take this in either direction. This time they head over it back towards the stands, and it's Kingswell Theatre who will clamber onto the bank first and leads, and then after a few strides they pop off the other end. Need to Know in 2nd place. In 3rd is Cantlow. Auvergnat de Gregaine making ground into 4th place on the inside of Adam Dubreteau. Vicomt de Seuil is next, Aubezon in the orange colours, as they step over the water jump where the leader over it was Kingswell Theatre as they head towards the cheese wedges. Now these are the fences that come very close together. They directly jump on and then off again, and out in front Need to Know and Kingswell Theatre. This fence faces, see the bank on this side. They rise at the next fence. The bank is on the other side, so they clamber up the bank to regain their equilibrium, and they head out on their second circuit. Bertie Baru is the one that's lost touch with the others. So Kingswell Theatre onto this shorter circuit that begins with the fence they took as number 2, and out in front Kingswell Theatre showing the way. Need to know in second. Cantlow is in third, 5 lengths to Auvergnat de Gregaine, just ahead of Vicomt de Seuil as they approach the next obstacle. Over in next is Adam de Breteau with Aubusson, and still towards the back Inishmaan, and Bertie Baru is tailed off. So they work towards the bank heading in the other direction. The bank they took heading towards the stands, they now take the other 2 sides of the square heading away from the stands. Kingswell Theatre it is. Was a little bit slow there, and Need to Know nearly went. He lost his back legs on landing, got in the way of Cantlow, and Auvergnat de Gregaine was able to make some ground, and Need to Know has quickly been pulled up on landing over the bank. So out in front Kingswell Theatre was left with a clear advantage as they head towards the fence that they'll take moving away from the stands, and out in front Kingswell Theatre it is who rises over it. Auvergnat de Gregaine. Cantlow back in third after being hampered. Mistake at the back there by Bertie Baru, so they swing back towards the timber rails, but on this occasion they will swing right-handed and take a far tighter line, and Kingswell Theatre's got a clear advantage from Auvergnat de Gregaine and Cantlow. Vicomt de Seuil has moved through into fourth. Adam de Breteau is fifth, 3 lengths to Aubusson, a similar break to Inishmaan, who's getting a little bit closer, and Bertie Baru is continuing but is about 7 lengths behind the other runners, who are just packing up slightly as they now race towards the next fence, which Kingswell Theatre has the lead from in second Auvergnat de Gregaine. Cantlow pecked on landing in third. In fourth is Vicomt de Seuil, and Adam de Breteau completes that chasing quartet as they work back towards the water jump for the second time, and after that they'll head out on their final circuit. Out in front Kingswell Theatre by about a dozen lengths from Auvergnat de Gregaine, Cantlow, and in fourth the Vicomt de Seuil. So they take that fence, the water jump, and in sixth place is Aubusson, then Inishmaan, and behind them well tailed off now is Bertie Baru. So heading back in front of these stands towards the plain fence that'll carry them towards the final circuit. Kingswell Theatre out in front, giving Tom Scudamore a fantastic ride, leads by 7 lengths. Auvergnat de Gregaine has made steady progress into second. Cantlow is in third, with in fourth place as they corner away Vicomt de Seuil for Charlie Deutsch as they take the fence moving away from the stands, which is 8 from the finish. Bertie Baru's continuing but is well tailed off as Kingswell Theatre leads them back towards this line of fences they took on the first circuit, and out in front it's Kingswell Theatre towards the 8th last, still with a dozen lengths in hand over Auvergnat de Gregaine, who takes it in second. Cantlow, Vicomt de Seuil, Adam de Breteau, Aubusson, and also Inishmaan are all bunching up from second to 7th places as Kingswell Theatre takes the split fence, and once again they're all taking the left-hand side. So they head now towards the Aintree fence for the second time. So effectively you'll see the horses move towards the outside before angling to the inner, and this is the 6th last, and it will be the Canal Turn fence, the Aintree fence on the last circuit. Out in front Kingswell Theatre leads by 8 lengths or so. From in second Auvergnat de Gregaine, who got closer there. Cantlow's ridden in third, Vicomt de Seuil in fourth, and then Adam de Breteau. So now they make their way along the line of fences that'll bring them back towards the racecourse proper, and the race beginnings to bubble up. Kingswell Theatre out in front. Auvergnat de Gregaine leads them the chase over the 4th last from Cantlow in 3rd place. Then in 4th is Vicomt de Seuil as they take the barrels fence, and over in front is Kingswell Theatre. Cantlow jumped well on the outside of Auvergnat de Gregaine as now they'll head towards the 2 stuffed hurdles. Nipping up the inside, Vicomt de Seuil is trying to make some progress as Kingswell Theatre towards the 2nd last. Kingswell Theatre over in front. Auvergnat de Gregaine, Cantlow, Vicomt de Seuil. Then behind these ridden along Adam de Breteau. They'll spin the final turn and make their way up the hill for home. Kingswell Theatre, Vicomt de Seuil coming there strongly. Auvergnat de Gregaine a bit imprisoned against the rails. Cantlow in the hooped colours. It's Vicomt de Seuil who gets first run to come and challenge Kingswell Theatre. Auvergnat de Gregaine towards the right-hand side, and Cantlow. This is the last. Vicomt de Seuil jumps alongside Kingswell Theatre. Auvergnat de Gregaine over on the far side, then Cantlow. Kingswell Theatre hanging tough. Vicomt de Seuil's got to his quarters, but Kingswell Theatre is not for
passing at the moment. Kingswell Theatre at neck in advance of Vicomt de Seuil and Kingswell Theatre. What a terrific ride Tom Scudamore's had. He punches the air, the delight obvious, and what a willing partner. Vicomt de Seuil in second place, just ahead of stable companion Urgent de Gregaine. Then behind these Cantlow, Adam de Breteau, Inish Bon, Bertie Baru and Overson, whose rider Lizzie Kelly's finished without her irons. Kingswell Theatre, the smile says it all for Tom and Michael Scudamore. Led every